Greetings and salutations, universe. This is Creeta, and just like I said in the last episode, I've almost done it. I am aiming for automated raw tofurkey, so that we can grind it up and do stuff that way. No animals need be killed in the production of this. We've even gone super old school with basic steam turbines just for giggles, and I'm pretty sure that this system is almost fully operational. All I need to do is, let's see, I need another item filter and put away some rubbish. It was right there. I was looking at it. There we go. Beautiful. These things are fantastic. I really wish that I had known about them sooner, rather than so late in the series, but what can you do? Alright, so this is being provided quite a bit of this stuff, but I don't want everything to get filled up. So if I put stone all over the place, that might make it work a little bit better. And then we're gonna put that there and that there, right? Yes. Have you have your filter? Cool. So if we remember this, it should be fully operational. Oh, that's perfect. All right. Now all I need to do at some juncture is provide it with some power. That's pretty easy. Just a little bit of Spectre action, I think, is what this is going to call for. Spectre. Beautiful. Could I do it with points? Yes, but that would be wasteful, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, I know. I waste stuff all the time. Leave me alone. So because of soybeans, all of this is quite automated. Soybeans are being produced, are being turned into flour. Soybeans are being turned into cooking oil, and soybean seeds, yada yada, raw tofurkey. Like the flour is. This is brine being turned into salt. Water comes in. Oh, it's lovely, everyone. This is a really cool system, and I like it a lot. Because this is going to be a meat room, I do believe I'm going to turn it into a little bit of a bloody mess. Might even put some life essence in here at some juncture, but for right now, just a little bit of red will accent this room nicely. Cool, so that's one side. We've gotten the minced meat, and funny enough, the next step is going to need salt as well. Nifty. But this to me was the tricky part, getting the tofurkey. Fantastic. On this side, we will get everything together to be able to make the sterilized growth medium. All right. And now, if I put in this GPS marker, that should, if I understand all this correctly, be producing everything I need. We're just going to jump up into the poop tunnel and go into the meat room. Ooh. Oh, look how cool this looks, everyone. There's blood dripping from the ceiling. It might look like lava, but it's totally blood. Blood, which looks like life essence. It's totally blood. Pouring through the floor. We have blocks of raw meat, and all sorts of disgustingness. We even have somewhere, I thought I had, oh yeah, right here, we have literal block of meat. This room turned into a gory mess. Whoops, my bad. But I like it. I like it a lot. And as I think everything's just running. So we have a solidifier making salt from brine, a mixer which mixes salt, flour, and water to make dough. The dough gets cooked into bread, and then all these things, mostly soybean and that bread, a little bit of salt, get mixed together in here. We even have honey coming from below, because if you remember, based on the layout of this base, down here where we're getting the soybeans, it also has honey in these apiaries. How cool is that? I'm really pleased with this. It was quite an accident, and it is a beautiful. All I need to do is verify that it's working. Did it need distilled water? Oh, did it? Raw meat. Raw growth medium. Distilled water. Oh, you jerk. Jerk butts. That is so frustrating. Alright, no matter. I think it was this guy. Yeah, that looks like it's roughly the right area. Where did I put distilled water? I think I put it in this room. Yeah, is it this one? I think so. Thankfully, we have quite a lot of it. So I'm going to place that there, and I want to upgrade that because I feel that having that distilled water would be really good to have a large sum of it. I should really make more of those, yeah. Make a whole bunch. But first we just need to wait on this bronze gear, pop pop, and then after that I'll make a whole bunch of these hardened guys. I use these for everything. They are amazing. You can really select how much of something you want. I didn't think we would need all that much distilled water, but considering that it just keeps popping up, boom, 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 and boom, now we can hold 2,500 buckets. I love it. All right, now I think we need a really unfortunate tool. Is it the plunger? Possibly. That, or I can just yoink the machine, but I'd rather not do that. I can sell it. I think there's a tool called a plunger to get the water out of here. Yeah, I think we'll just do it with a sell. It's always a good methodology, and it should be running. Beautiful. So once again, we talked about everything in here, eventually making tofurkey, sugar, flour, and salt. The flour goes back into the mixer, and then from here, the tofurkey gets ground up, eventually into mincemeat via 2 macerators. This one's a universal because it gives extra per tier, I think. Yeah, plus 75% per tier. So I think I'm getting guaranteed 2 every time. This one doesn't matter, so it's a basic. And beautiful. Now you should be on auto output on the left, fluid, boink. And then this guy will make the sterilized growth medium, pumps into here, and woohoo! We got it. Yay. That makes me very happy. Now just to get rid of this water. Blech. Get rid of that. That is fantastic. That is one less thing that we have to worry about. Now, the next step in making those neurotransmitters, I don't want to deal with it. Also, Merry Christmas. I know it's super late. It's Christmas for me right now. That's how far ahead I've been recording. Maybe that's what the wings are from. I don't know. So, I really don't want to deal with the neurotransmitter thingamabobbers, the neuroprocessor duders, right? I think everything is taken care of. We got UU matter, distilled water, sterilized growth medium. We're really close. We can probably do it in the next episode. But what I don't want to deal with right now is polystyrene. I don't want to do it. It's a full, and you only need it for one thing. That is gross. That's disgusting. I don't want to do it right now. It's pretty easy, but what I want to do instead is tinker around with a chicken. Look at this stuff here. Does that look like the stuff we need to do some chicken stuff? Heck yeah. A few episodes ago, we kind of got our hands whooped. We got, what is it? What is the term for that? I don't know. We got destroyed as far as efficiently taking care of those ender chickens. I thought it was a normal chicken. I thought I was going to be able to pick it up and move it, not that it was a boss. So yeah, my bad. But I have been working on something, and I think we might enjoy it a lot. I have gotten an Illumination Wand. And what does an Illumination Wand have to do with a super powerful almighty chicken, you ask? Well, for one thing, totally unrelated, we can just right-click, yoink, and it makes a little sparkle. Look at that. That's cool. Ooh, can I... Total tangent. Can I change the color of it? Please say I can. Please, 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 please. We can make green sparkles. That's awesome. All right, but the reason... Okay, cool. So we can get rid of it by placing a block there or something of that nature. Sweet. So, well, obviously these green sparkles are going to go everywhere. But what this means for a chicken is if we shift right click, then it'll turn a block transparent. It'll also emit light, which is cool. But as far as I can tell, it's unbreakable. I've totally got this idea from the Discord. Someone had the idea of using this as an unbreakable block. And that is where it comes into play with our little Ender Chicken buddy. We have made a fantastic Ender facility, an Ender Chicken facility. And if we go there, yoink, we're at Aurelia. Ooh, that guy has wings. Oh yeah, because it's a special day, that's right. I think I remember seeing that on other holidays. This box here might look interesting, right? Now, we had an accident in the testing procedures. I haven't tested it fully, but I think it should function okay. We're going to grab a good old sigil from somewhere. Hopefully it's around. That would be nice. Sigil of the Storm? Perfect. This flowing stuff is going to become the crazy stuff, right? Liquid antimatter. Now, I did include a floor, which I know it just changed. I didn't want this crazy graphics all over the place. I wanted to be able to actually look in here without it hurting my eyeballs. That just is insane to look at. And I think if I did it properly, I did put a full wrap on it, so it looks somewhat normal. Now, if I interact with it, all heck will break loose. So I'm not going to touch those blocks of antimatter, otherwise they'll have a block update and bad stuff will happen. Nifty. Can I light this up with some little green sparkles? I can. That totally breaks with the ambiance of this room, but I'll probably get rid of that at some juncture. But hey, it's cool. I like green sparkles. So for this test, we're going to summon an Ender Chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift right click. Kaboom. The skies darken as death approaches. I'm hoping... Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, note to self, they need to have a roof, but, well, we can do a test with one dude. That's okay. Yeah. Aw. I'm gonna have to deal with those guys manually. Alright, bigger testing chamber next time. We can't have them floating on top of the ceiling. That is terrible. But this guy's test is working beautifully. He is taking damage, and I think he's littering neutron particles all over the place. Let's see. If I get out a magnet... Beautiful. We're collecting neutronium. So I consider that test complete. I just need to make sure to have a bigger testing chamber. Fantastic. Okay, slight crisis averted. I'm gonna need to build this up slightly more, but the center column has been built up. Let's do another test. Pretty much we'll just keep testing until we figure out the secret sauce to this fantastic system. Alright, one of those. I know that's the finisher. What else are we missing? Devil's Dust. Thankfully, we have the wireless dude, which can go everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, and shift right click. And hopefully this time we'll have a slightly more successful test without them getting out. Beautiful. So now the chickens are inside, and they are going kaboomers. All right. And if I pull out a magnet, we should have... Haha! Perfect. All right. Cool. So we now have proof of concept. Now, the next part of the test will have to commence. And for the next part of the testing process, I'm going to be trying something out with a ritual pedestal. From my understanding, oh yeah, we definitely don't need mineral torches anymore. We have unlimited torches thanks to these little sparkles. From my understanding, if we put a... Can we attune this guy, please? Attune! Drop. There we go. If we take an Aevitas, is that what it's called? Aevitas. I don't know. If we attune a crystal to that and put it into a ritual pedestal, it should function quite nicely. I'm just going to speed that up right there. Whee! Go faster. Beautiful. Aevitas should heal the mobs in the area. So, oh man, I'm starting to really like the whole process here. That looks really crazy because it's being sped up right now. But man, ritual or arcane sorcery is just so nice. Now, let's set up this ritual. There we go. Ender facility. Man, and even astral sorcery is getting into the holiday spirit. I like it. I'm hoping that if I don't restart my computer or restart the client, that it should just stick around. All right, let's see if this works. Yoink. And now to test once again. The hope is that this will keep the chickens healthy as they sort of drop their neutrons, right? That's the idea. And it's a very strange one. I don't know really what to think about it. But hey, it is worth the test. Not to mention that whenever we do this little test, we are getting a whole bunch of neutrons. We're already at pretty much 1,500, and I think we only need something like, what was it? I wrote it down somewhere, but like 20,000 dust, was that it? Where did that go? Mr. Paper. Well, 253 of those. I don't know. Anywho, shifting star, improved dude, worm, and devil's dust. Beautiful. And shift right click with that. The sky darkens as death approaches. Da da da. And the hope is that these guys should heal, but they're not. Is that set up improperly? I don't know. Maybe they're healing, but it's just not keeping up. Maybe it's just not working at all. I don't know. But, as always, there's neutrons in here. We just can't quite see them. So let's get into our bag and pull out the magnet once again. Beautiful. In any case, in this episode, we've taken care of a few awesome things, right? We now have a spot where we can safely destroy ender chickens for their neutrons, aha! And now we're getting closer, I think, to getting this functional. There's probably just something wrong with this ritual, and I need to figure it out. Hopefully it should be relatively simple. Maybe I just have something broken or it isn't built properly. I don't know. But I intend to find out. Maybe there is something wrong. Let's take a quick peek. I'm getting distracted from what I intended to do, but that's okay. Let's see. It's a 3, 1, 2. Everything looks proper. Bricks, chiseled stone down there. Ritual pedestal, 12 marble. Maybe it's the wrong type of marble. Astral sorcery marble, bricks, runed marble. Interesting. Gotta figure out what's wrong with it. But hopefully that will happen by the next episode. For now, we're gonna have to call it. So I hope you're enjoying. Bye-bye! Have a good one. I'm sparkling. Woo! Still have the wings. Oh well.